Welcome back, everybody, to Legend of Legaia. I just want to take a moment to say that, actually, I don't know. Anyway, we're in Conqueror of the Past, and so we're going to meet a lot of main characters that we already know, but we're going to meet them much younger than we currently know them. And we'll talk to them and see what they have to say. Yeah, so a few weeks ago, I went out with my wife to hang out with some of her friends from school, her classmates, I suppose. It was like a hot tub party. So we went over there, we had like a little cookout thing. They had two really sweet dogs. I'm not a dog person. I mean, I'm a dog person insofar as I'm an animal person in general, but in general, not a dog person, but their dogs are really sweet. Anyway, nothing happened that I particularly feel would make good conversation on this Let's Play, other than the fact that what I really wanted to say was, so like one of them, Swiftwater, one of her friends, my wife's friends, all of a sudden at one point later in the evening, she like popped off about like, oh my god, did you hear? Like, Pro Jared cheated on his wife. And everybody was like, what? And I was like, oh man, like, what is this? I don't know anything about this. I can tell that I'm about to get a very one-sided view of things. And so I like immediately just got up and left the room. I didn't storm out or anything. I was just like, yeah, no. Anyway, fast forward to today, about 2 weeks later. Actually, I watched some YouTube video by some, YouTube/gaming journalist with a really weird voice that I found really obnoxious, covering that whole thing. And man, apparently these people are like fucking celebrities now because they're getting like character assassinated to hell and back. Although it looks like, apparently, just based on what I've seen and heard and read, that Pro Jared is officially dead to the internet and did indeed do some pretty gnarly things that go beyond just cheating on his wife. Because when I heard that he was cheating on his wife, I was like, okay, cheating is definitely a shitty thing to do. And I have never cheated on anyone, actually, at least not in the full form or fashion. There were a couple relationships where things got shitty, and I think there was one time where I acted out, and I'm pretty sure the other person in that relationship was also acting out, and also acting out much farther than I was. Suffice it to say, I've never cheated in terms of having any kind of sex, be that, and by any kind of sex I mean any kind of sex. So whatever prefix or modifier you want to attach to the word, or before the word sex, never cheated in those terms. And very happily married to my wife. And yeah, and it's one of those things where we're both happy enough, and not happy enough, but I don't know. I trust my wife. Like right now, my wife is in New York, like just like literally in another state. Like even if she was like in, you know, Philadelphia and not New York, it should be all the way on the other side of the state. So she's like a good, I don't know, 200-300 miles away. Maybe a little bit more than that. I know many guys that in my situation would be just absolutely just either panic-stricken or anxious or angry or some nasty soup of all of the above. I'm not worried at all. I trust her. That's a really cool thing. That being said, though, apparently, you know, I had no idea who. I feel kind of crappy even talking about this because it really isn't my business and it's nobody's business. But apparently, Pro Jared did some other things that were more, you know, because okay, so here's the thing. Like, it's one thing for somebody's career to get tanked because they got caught like molesting people or trying to rape somebody or actually raping somebody or assaulting somebody or what have you, like doing something that could actually be considered a crime. Like, that's one thing, but like cheating, as shitty as it is, it's I mean, it's, to my knowledge, cheating is not illegal. So when I hear somebody say, "Oh, did you hear so and so cheated on so and so?" I'm like, okay, no. Unless they did something more severe than that, I don't want to participate in the discussion. Apparently, something more severe did happen, and I'm not going to talk about that because, like I said, I've only heard this myself from like a couple of sources, and the general atmosphere seems to be very different from what I usually see in these circumstances, where it's like, you know, especially from the gamer community. I mean, because like you know, there was the whole Gamergate thing, and generally, you know, I didn't have much hope for you know, gaming, like gamers in terms of like how they react to scandals in this fashion, just because it seems like, you know, and you know, apparently Pro Jared's wife was, you know, not anywhere near as successful and therefore much more prone to having been manipulated or having been, you know, basically the underdog in the scenario and easily ganged up on by Jared's masses of fans or whatever. You know, the whole thing where like somebody's in a position of power and it creates a fear dynamic, or they feel, you know, just like there's a lack of power, and you know, but apparently everyone is apparently the evidence is pretty overwhelming in the now ex-wife's favor, and she's being supported very well. And based solely on what I've observed, I'm not saying anything. I'm not making any judgments. This is merely just me reflecting on what I've observed. You know, it definitely does seem like, you know, the dude was in the wrong and he did some fucked up shit. That having been said, though, like, I'm subscribed to him right now. Like, both of his channels. I've been subscribed to him for a while. Sometimes I, like, put on his, like, old review videos. Like, his, you know, we're talking, like, you know, he did, like, the review for Quest 64 for a while. A while back, and he did all sorts of other, like, really funny game reviews. I have them all on a playlist, and, like, I watch them sometimes. They make me laugh. Sometimes I've even put them on to go to sleep, you know? And it's really weird when you learn something like that about somebody, and you're like, oh shit, like, you know, like, I don't even have an easy time listening to, like, Louis C.K. anymore. Like, And as far as I know, what he did wasn't even illegal. I mean, he got basically false consent to, you know, masturbate in front of somebody, and not taking into account the fact that this person may have given consent based solely on him being basically an authority figure in their field, in comedy. Which is, there's legitimate sides to both of that, but to my knowledge, no actual crime was committed. So, and no one was, to me, it's forgivable and possible to come back from that. And, but like, what about when you hear something that like is less forgivable and you're like, oh, whoa, okay. Now what do I do? He's Delilah's family and we're talking to them and they're all dead now because we fucking killed them. So is this Zora bitch. Yeah, Mrs. Jim, something's a state secret. Build the fortress gate of hell. Nemesis Jim's journey is byproduct with them to give. Haha, I've said too much. Go home, children. Alright, but yeah, I don't know, like, I don't want to, like, I went over to his YouTube channel just now after, like, hearing about a lot of this shit. I'm sorry, I know I'm wandering in circles. Really just trying to make sure that you guys get a chance to see me talk to everybody and all that good stuff. But anyway, so, you know, we've got that, and I don't know, like, oh god, it's weird. I go over to his YouTube channel, and, like, it's absolutely in ruins. It is, like, that is, like, an actual internet ruin. Like, it's like, you know, stepping off of a helicopter, you know, a few months after a nuclear, you know, at ground zero of, like, a nuclear holocaust, pretty much. And, like, every video is just, like, a shit ton of comments and jokes and memes, you know, at his expense. And I'm like, man, like, he's, shit. Like, he's, you know, he's done for. Like, I would, if that was me, you know, I would, I don't even know. Like, I'd like, I almost feel suicidal for him. Like, that's a horrible thing to say. But, like, looking at, like, you know, to make your living off the internet, and then, wait, Vaughn, no, do you want to, no. You know, making your living off the internet, and then suddenly, like, just like that, like, just all gone because you fucked up, and it's like, I mean, I don't have anything to worry about. I don't have anything to hide. But at the same time, it's like I feel like I pity him. I don't I don't sympathize with him, but I empathize with him. And I empathize with his wife too, of course, but I wasn't really familiar with her or what she did. Apparently she was a cosplayer, and you know, I can certainly appreciate that. You know, my wife's kind of into that as well. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it seems like she's getting a great deal of support, which is great. And, I don't know. I've never been one to... I guess what it really comes down to is I don't relate to the people that have actually taken time out of their day to go onto his channel and leave nasty comments. You know, maybe if they, like, knew him personally, maybe. then maybe. But it's just like a bunch of internet strangers saying it. I'm like, man, like, unsubscribe and downvote the video and downvote the channel and just move on with your life. I don't know, I can't relate to the impulse to actually leave a footprint there. You know? I can relate to the people, you know, offering words of support and or kindness for his wife. I can relate to that, absolutely. I can't relate to the destructive social impulse of, you know, tearing down the other, though. I mean, he's getting it. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't really know where I was going with that. I guess sometimes human cruelty, for lack of a better term, is really hard to grasp. Where am I going? Okay, like I really actually don't remember what I'm doing. And I've obviously been rambling about this topic for way too long, and I don't know what I'm doing. Where is the inn? I have to sleep at the inn. I know that. But I thought I already went in the inn. Okay. There we... oh! Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah. So, cutscenes will be happening. Yeah, business is finished. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, just like that, like, done. I was actually, like, just a few weeks ago, I was watching his, like, Zelda Metroid randomizer thing, and I thought it was neat. And, I thought he was just a dude, you know? I don't, I'm not, I don't, this whole fandom thing around, like, internet things is just, like, I don't know, I feel like it gets kind of out of hand. It's really, I'd probably find a way to blame it on capitalism, but, you know, when people get really big on YouTube and they have, like, these fandoms of people that are, like, always up in their business, commenting on all the videos, knowing everything about their lives, I can't relate to that. Like, why would you do that? Like, I never wanted, I didn't want to do that, you know, for anything before video game celebrities became a thing. I certainly don't want to do it now that video game celebrities are a thing. Like, I don't care to participate in that. It just, for one thing, it's depressing because I'm like, wow, these people are famous and I am nobody. Gonna go kill myself now, you know? Like, I stopped watching Game Grumps once it became clear that it was like a, you know, that I was basically following movie stars. It was like, you know, I feel like, you know, the Game Grumps now have more in common with what I see in the checkout line at the grocery store than with my own personal experience playing video games with friends and being able to relate to that and that whole Let's Play experience. And yeah, am I making any sense? Does this, I don't know. Anyway, so what's happening now is we've gone back in time to Conqueror of the Past, and they are getting ready to test they're getting ready for a demonstration of a new weapon that they're going to use in their war with Sol. And this, of course, is going to end very badly. And the reason for that is because their new weapon that they're testing is actually literally the Mist. They've I don't want to say weaponized the Mist, because I mean it was never not weaponized, but they've definitely weaponized people and Suru using the Mist. Weapon amplifies the power of our Suru. Train the mighty warriors. So that's what Zito looked like before he was a crab. And these two gentlemen we will be seeing a little bit more of. Anyway, so here comes the mist. Apparently they genuinely didn't know that it was not going to just power up their warriors and, you know, be kind of like a, you know, power boost. They did not know that it was going to be basically, you know, turning people into immortal Suru zombies. But, and, you know, once they realized that that's, you know, that it was not all that great, they were like, oh shit, no, alright, stop, we gotta, you know, take it back. They initially take responsibility, like you'll see here. It's out of control, we used too much mist, turn it off now, quickly! The camper squad, the emergency shut-off switch isn't working. We don't do something, it'll explode. Oh no! So while they acknowledge that what happened was bad, and they're definitely trying to, like, corral it, in the aftermath you're gonna see that they didn't learn their lesson, basically. They still think that the mist can be tamed and used, and that when people are, you know, people's reactions to what have happened here, or what is happening here right in front of our very eyes, is an overreaction. And that they just need to tweak it some more, but people don't want to for just cause. And yeah, I knew something like this would happen. This just can't be controlled by humans. Go to the laboratory and turn off the mist. Sorry about that little ding there. Just reloading my vape real quick. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Not really much to do here. I don't think there's any new treasure to find or anything like that. There obviously is, you know, there are encounters here, so that is something to be aware of, but, you know, beyond that, it's really not a whole lot going on. Alright, enough of that. Basically we gotta go downstairs to where the king was in Conqueror of the past. Or of the present, rather. And once we get down there, we will find somebody. Level 2 Kimaro. A level 2 Kimaro has a pretty gnarly AoE spell, but honestly it's not that bad. But, you know, just something to be aware of. Most Suru with their level 2 forms, or most certainly their level 3 forms, will have some form of AoE attack that can hit everybody. I do kind of like the sounds that Slippery makes when it like moves around or hovers up, that little sound it makes. Oh boy. What a mess you got me into. There are things that look like Rossru eggs coming out of that hole. Why does Terra say that? What a mess you got me into? I don't understand. Terra, what's going on? Why are Rossru eggs coming out of that hole? That hole leads to the sealed rogues tower on the frontier of the Surukai. Those are the alter egos of rogues. Rebel Rossru. They have the same properties as Rossru eggs. The mist generator here is a primitive one. With our strength, we may be able to stop it temporarily, but unless we cut off the flow of that material, this generator can't be shut off completely. In other words, we have to cut off the source. Must destroy Rogue's Tower. That will stop the flow and stop the mist. Rogue's Tower. The rogues are evil Rossru who plotted a rebellion against Teague 1,000 years ago. So apparently there's bad Rossru too. Let's be careful. We can't return here unless we defeat the rogues. And one more thing. Before you go into Rogue's Tower, make sure you're fully prepared for battle. That's actually bullshit. Yes, we want to be prepared for battle, but there is a healing fountain a little ways into the tower, which actually makes Rogue's Tower a fantastic place to grind. I think every single random encounter has 3 enemies. So yeah, altogether a pretty fucking legit place to grind. I definitely like it. But it is kind of a weird place. For example, the Rogue's Tower is apparently made of the body of the head rogue. You know, all these things with like certain Suru being like ridiculously huge. It's a piece of a rogue. That's right, it's a rogue fragment. It has the same power as a Rossru? Guess I still have a lot to learn about Suru. Surukai is a world beyond human comprehension. Is Rogue's Tower in the Surukai? What kind of place is it? Rogue's Tower is part of the Surukai, but the tower itself is the body of a rogue. The rogues were once Rossru, and they can hear what we say. That's why we can't say anything more. But don't worry, instead of talking, I'll concentrate on protecting you from Rogue's evil, whatever that means. They make this place sound like a much darker place than it actually is. But it's really just kind of like a Minotaur's maze, to be honest. So it's brick and has candles and shit. But if you look closely, it's all actually an illusion. Alright, well, it will apparently become... There we go. Yeah. So if you hop on one of these teleporters while the shit is getting all squiggly with it, the teleporter will glitch out and basically take you back to the beginning. But it only matters if you actually step on it. If you actually like initially step on it while that whole mess is in effect. Otherwise, it's not much to worry about. It just requires a little bit of patience, or in my case, fast forwarding. But I'll try not to do that too much. But again, like I said, all Suru here and all in groups of 3. And we're actually gonna fight some pretty interesting mini-bosses in here. Nothing too hard, But they will get progressively harder, and I think you'll see what I mean as we go, but some old faces are gonna pop back up, so to speak. Okay, let's see, what can we do here? I'm actually not sure. Wait, no, that's not good. What do I actually want to do? That? No. Fuck. I want to do this. No. Yeah, let's do that. Whatever, I'll just auto. Fuck it. Get wrecked, asshole. Oh my god. Sure, why not? God damn it, that sucks. The battles in here are gonna be long, that's for sure. Jesus. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, really pretty. Everybody's healed. Awesome. Damn. Oh, nice. We got a power water. So yeah, getting stuff like that's pretty nifty, but beyond that, eh. As far as stealing goes. But yeah, point being, or not point being, but on an unrelated note, the cool thing about this is that I now get to show you Gala's miracle art, so let's do that. Yeah! This is gonna be awesome. Here we go! Fuck yeah! So that is Byron Rage, or whatever, I think. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so we have that now. And the fact that Gala now has 9 slots, I believe, also means that we have, I'm pretty sure we also have the ability to use his, like, super duper super art. Like, he has a super art that's kind of like, Super Tempest. One that he just punches the shit out of everything, like, a ton of times. And I think... yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna work on doing that. Magic armband, yay! So that will give whoever we equip it to a pretty nice chunk of extra MP, so that's nice. I can't remember if that's safe to go. I can't remember the way I came. We'll go with that though. No, I think I went the wrong way there. Yeah. This place is definitely a maze, so that's... yeah. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. Alright, so having come to the next fork, we got to this big teleporter, which now has taken us to the next floor, basically. Alright, so I think we're taking the higher one this time around. Alright. I got a guide up just for the sake of trying to make this painless. Because while it's simple deductive reasoning ultimately gets you through this place, dealing with all the random encounters in between can definitely be trying. Let's see. I think this is right. Yeah, it's a sneaky one. There's a very, like, blink and you miss it passageway there that you can, you know, get through. Let's see. Alright, so now we want to use the... Did I use this one already? Oh, shit, okay. Alright, so, first mini-boss. Here we go. This is going to be the easiest of a total of 4 mini-bosses we're going to be fighting in here, so... yeah, lots of mini-boss goodness. But, regardless, I am going to take the time here to basically just make it, you know, try and make things a little bit painless. You know, as painless as possible. That being said, there's not really a reason for me to, you know, keep the compasses and shit on, so I'm not going to bother with that. We'll go ahead and just take all that shit off, and we will, I don't know, we'll equip that, and then we'll give Noah, I don't know, the Wurzel. Nah, fuck it. Let's go all out. Fucking just curb stomp the living balls out of lions, tigers, and bears, and berserkers, and all the other shit we're gonna be fighting in here. Where the fuck is my power ring? There it is. It's all the way at the fucking bottom. Okay. Alright, here we go. Mini boss time. Yeah! Wow. Wait, what? Oh, shit. We do not normally fight this one first. At least I don't usually fight it in this order. Yeah, there's a level 2 and level 3 Berserker in here, and there's also a level 2 and level 3 Cherubin. Both Cherubins and this level 2 Berserker are kind of pushovers. The level 3 Berserker, though, yeah, might want to be careful with him. But all the same, we are going to just do our usual shit. We're going to spirit, and then we're going to see what's what. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna really be wishing that I had equipped fucking forest amulets, or wonder amulets rather. I thought I was gonna be fighting Cherubin, but apparently not. I always remember fighting level 2 Cherubin, level 2 Berserker, and then level 3 Cherubin and level 3 Berserker, but I guess I went a different way this time, I don't know. But regardless, let's go ahead and get this show on the road here. And don't actually know how to approach that. Maybe we'll just, I wonder if Naito can still confuse him. Let's see. I honestly don't know. But I can show you Gala's new super art. Good old Naito. Long time no see, buddy. No effect. Okay. Note to self, not a good idea. Bo-bam. But yeah, this fucking thing, it hits hard, but I mean, well, no, it doesn't even really hit hard. I mean, it's intimidating based on, you know, the first fight with Berserker, you know, for a lot of people. You know, but really, he's kind of a pushover. How do I want to do this? I don't want to do that. I don't know what I want to do. Who the fuck am I kidding? I don't have the first clue. Shit. Yeah, maybe I'll just let's use Orb. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Venom with Orb, and then we will, just Spirit with Gala. Like I said, this guy doesn't have much HP. He's got like, I think he has like 10k, which is hilariously little for this point in the game in a 3-on-1 fight. Oh no. God damn it. Alright, well, Vaughn's turn is pretty much wasted. Yep. He's got one arm, and that's it. So in light of that, I'm just going to use Kimaro and impale his ass. And we'll just continue healing with Noah because fuck it. And for... actually, I don't know. Is that enough to... Holy shit, I think it is. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this works. When Gala gets 9 slots, he has like a super, like, you know, patented, you know, Cyberport gaming combo. You know, one of those combos that I've kind of come up with on my own. Oh wow, Noah's orb does not cure rot. Fuck. Oh well. Neo raising into Black Rain into fuck you. All right, well you're fucked now. Say hello to my little friend. He's very cute and he has big teeth. But his biggest tooth is the one that he vomits at you. Blech. I just love how, like, completely out of, like, uncharacteristically unsettling that animation is. It's just, you know, it's bizarre. I don't really know any other way to put it, really. I guess Vaughn's just gonna use Vera on himself. Fuck it. Man, he really doesn't want to use Stone Circle. Maybe I can convince the level 3 one to use Stone Circle on me. I don't know. I don't remember how powerful it is, or if it does any kind of threatening amount of damage. Or if it will turn out to be threatening in a, you know, basically naked playthrough. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Alright, how do I want to play this? Sure. Wait. Yeah? Yeah. No. Hold on. Ugh. I love that one of Berserker's hands is like a whip claw and the other one is like a Japanese claw machine claw. I almost find that cute in a weird way. Alright, and then Noah is going to use this because I feel like it. And Gala is going to... Huh. I don't know, actually. But he's not going to do much with only 40 AP. So maybe I will just use Alluro. Dude. This guy has more HP than I remember. Maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe he has 12k HP? Maybe it's the Karubin level 3 that has 10k. I can't remember. Oh, holy shit! Oh, dude, that's so fucking awesome! Nice! Fuck yeah! I forgot that it could do that. I mean, I guess that's pretty cool. Regardless. But yeah. Sick! Oh, dude, that was fucking awesome. Alright. Oh no. I fucked up. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Damn it. Alright guys, well I think I'm close to time now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out, and I will cut back in a place that's convenient without missing out on too much. So, that's all I'm gonna say. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and listening to me rant about weird, pseudo-political, awkward, weird shit and feelings and stuff like that. Take care.